talking about why did I start Améliorer? Why did I start this club? So honestly, I founded Améliorer out of fear of my future. Throughout my research and life experiences in high school and college, I began to notice trends that really worried me. These trends, I believe that we all need to be aware of. So currently, top jobs that we are after are stagnating and declining in pay, despite demands for longer hours and increased productivity from workers. The sectors where wages have been rising are in hourly jobs like construction and healthcare, while salaries in professional roles have largely stalled. The Brookings Institute notes that even as pay rises for workers, the cost of goods and services increases too, making those rises in our wage feel much less significant. So on top of that, job openings in professional business services are declining and unemployment is currently on the rise. These are a lot of trends that I notice. I know it's just like one thing for me to say this, but these are real things that are affecting our life, right? This is making it harder for us to, achieve success in the future, which obviously really affects all of us. So here's some more negative trends. So according to the Department of Labor, unemployment recently hit an 8-month high, while the new jobs being created reached a 6-month low. So most of the jobs that are being introduced into the market are in lower paying sectors like healthcare. And by healthcare, I mean hourly hospice work or like late stage nursing, not such as like the glamorous healthcare jobs. So other sectors that are growing are construction and government industries. So industries like finance, tech, and professional service are among those being hit hardest for unemployment rates and new job creation rates. Obviously, that these are the jobs that a lot of us are going after, right? This is the careers that we want to work in the future, and it's only becoming harder. And then to make matters even worse, employers are firing Gen Z employees at unprecedented rates. Currently, major employers, 6 out of 10 major employers report having fired their Gen Z hires within a year. So these are obviously like the fresh out of college workers that they're taking on. 6 out of 10 employers thought that their workers were so bad that they had to fire them, right? This is obviously going to affect their, willingness to rehire fresh out of college individuals. So, these trends don't just stop here. Home prices are soaring, making it harder for young Americans to buy homes. This is often a milestone that's seen as a measure of success and a key to building wealth, which we'll talk about. According to the National Association of Realtors, the median age of first-time home buyers is now over 34. Meanwhile, economic inequality is continuing to rise, and the impacts of it are very profound. Pew Research shows us that as the wealthy get wealthier, those with lower income face dwindling opportunities for economic mobility, political influence, and market power. I know it's one thing for me to say these things, but these are like real issues. Obviously, if we aren't able to become rich or grow in our economic class, it's obviously a big issue. And not having influence over the political or market landscape really affects the way that we're able to live. And if we don't have a vote in the things that affect us, right, that's obviously not a great future for us. What's most alarming is how these issues affect our society as a whole. Economic inequality feeds into political polarization, and when that polarization intensifies, it often leads to unrest and even violence. This isn't healthy for any of us. And as many of you may know, for the first time in our history, the average American lifespan is decreasing. This is driven by factors like drug addiction, suicide, and heart disease. These are all problems which are tied to the rising rates of depression and discontent in our society, which is directly related to as some of the economic inequality and economic struggle. All of these trends, stagnating wages, fewer job opportunities, rising unemployment rates, soaring home prices, declining life expectancy, I can't lie, it made me feeling anxious about my future. It felt like the path to a stable, secure life was becoming harder and harder every day. And that's something that we all crave, right? A sense of security about our future. I mean, who in this room does not want that? As I spent more time in college and online, I realized that I wasn't alone in these concerns. My fears that I was feeling about my future, a lot of my peers felt the same way. And I noticed that these fears were taking a toll on, my peers' well-being and mental and emotional health. While we might not have the data, I think that most of us would agree that there's been a shift towards more negativity in our society. People seem angrier and more on edge now than ever before. And I believe that much of this frustration stems from the challenges that we're currently facing that I just described. And I'm sure many of you have felt this same negative undercurrent in our society. This brings me to one of the main reasons I founded Améliorer. I wanted to create a community of positive, hardworking, and kind individuals who lift each other up. I wanted to move away from the negativity and surround myself with people who share a positive outlook on life. Another reason I started Améliorer was to help all of us succeed. Like many of you, I've spent a lot of time worrying and planning for my future. These trends forced me to think critically about what I would have to do to achieve the success I wanted. And I quickly realized that I couldn't do it alone. None of us can. We need the support of others to help us reach our goals. That's why I wanted to create a community that's dedicated to its members' success. I've seen plenty of great communities here on campus, but none that align perfectly with what I was looking for. That's what led me to forming this club. By forming a club, we gain the benefits of regular meetings and a shared identity, which helps bind us together. As the club grows, so does our community, providing us with even more opportunities to connect with people who can help us in the future. As I mentioned earlier, I founded Améliorer to surround myself with incredible people and create a community focused on personal success. That's why I chose the 3 core focuses of the club. I believe that if we implement them properly within the supportive community, we can all achieve success, whatever that may look like for us. Of course, life could throw us unexpected challenges, and I'm not promising guaranteed success, but I wholeheartedly believe that if you indulge in the 3 focuses, you will be setting yourself up for a brighter future. So next, I kind of want to dive into the 3 focuses, explain what they are, why I chose them, and how we plan to implement them and focus on them. After that, I'll share my vision for Améliorer and where we hope to go. But first, I want to talk about the 3 focuses. Start with focus 1. Focus 1 seeks to cultivate a robust peer network amongst club members. Focus 1 at Améliorer is dedicated to the art of networking, which is just building meaningful relationships. Networking is divided into 2 key areas, professional and personal. Let's talk about the benefits of creating a personal network. Personal and social networking at Améliorer is very simply put, it's just about forming friends. Here, you'll be surrounded by like-minded, driven individuals, creating stronger bonds and encouraging each other to grow. One of the key reasons to join a peer network is to cultivate more meaningful relationships. There are countless benefits to having strong friendships, which we will explore in greater detail. To begin, consider that Americans today are more socially disconnected than ever before. Polls conducted by Gallup in the 1980s and the American Center for American Life in 2021 revealed that the number of Americans with 10 or more close friends has declined by around 20%. Over 60% of Americans under the age of 30 now report having 3 or fewer close friends. Despite these numbers, over 61% of American adults say that having close friends is the #1 most crucial, highly valued thing for life satisfaction. So we are declining in friends, yet we are consistently saying that this is the most crucial point for self-satisfaction. Obviously something has to change. This isn't right. By joining Améliorer, you can connect with like-minded individuals, cultivate new friendships, and as many believe, enhance your overall sense of fulfillment. Okay, so obviously, like I mentioned, focus 1 is divided into 2 sections, professional and personal networking. Let's dive into some of the benefits of personal networking. I've listed some that you can see here. So one of the main ones is improve physical and emotional health. The social benefits for forming strong friends are numerous. People with close friends are more likely to be engaged in civic life, which is just going out with your friends and doing things, which is noted by the American Survey Center. Friendships open the door to wonderful opportunities. When asked by a friend to participate in something, we are far more likely to say yes than if it's a stranger, which in turn strengthens these relationships that we have by doing things with friends. Participating in social activities, even small things like having meals with friends or just hanging out with people, are proven to help reduce health risks. According to the Mayo Clinic, adults with strong social connections experience a reduced risk of depression, high blood pressure, and other health concerns, like maintaining a healthier BMI. Research has even shown that older adults with meaningful social relationships tend to live longer than those with fewer connections. Who doesn't want to live longer? In essence, friendships are vital to both physical and mental health. By joining Améliore's peer network, you'll have more opportunities to engage in these fulfilling civic activities, which will in turn benefit your health and longevity. Another increased benefit of joining a peer network is your increased self-esteem. By joining a peer network, you're surrounding yourself with positive, trustworthy friends who also has the power to boost your self-esteem. When you're part of a circle that exemplifies trust, loyalty, and emotional support and kindness, your confidence flourishes. High self-esteem is linked to better success in school, better career advancement, and better social interactions, and also improved mental and physical health. These positive effects last all the way through adolescence, through adulthood, and beyond. Being around good friends not only makes you feel better about yourself, but also promotes long-term success. At Ameliore, we believe in building such friendships, which can enhance your self-esteem and help you thrive. Two more positive benefits are catching positive emotional states and behavioral traits. So according to the research from the National Institute of Health, it shows that emotional states are contagious thanks to our innate empathy. Whether it's positivity, hard work, or perseverance, the emotions of those around us tend to influence our own. A 2017 study done by Northwestern School of Management found that employees saw a 15% increase in productivity when surrounded by top performers, while their output dropped by over 30% when they're among less motivated individuals. Right? Surround yourself by peers who uplift you and inspire you by joining a community that fosters growth and achievement. You can also catch positive behavioral traits. Similarly to personality or to emotional states, behavioral traits distinct from emotions are contagious. Behaviors are actions and habits that we can observe, where emotions are internal experiences. If you're surrounded by friends who engage in unhealthy behaviors like overeating, neglecting exercise, obviously bad decisions, those habits might affect your own. But being surrounded by friends who exhibit positive behaviors like hard work or helping others, that will rub off on you. Why not surround yourself with those who improve your behaviors? Just as we avoid physically ill people to protect our health, we should seek to engage in others with positive behaviors to promote our positive emotional health. Join Ameliore to be part of a peer network where positive habits and behaviors are shared and reinforced. By joining an Ameliore and creating net relationships with other positive, hardworking, and kind people, you would become physically and emotionally healthier, you have higher self-esteem, and you will catch positive emotional states and behavioral traits. As we can all see, the personal networking benefits of Ameliore cannot be understated. Now, let's move into some of the professional networking benefits. As you can see, here are some. Professional networking in Ameliore follows the traditional approach of networking, right? It's the aim of fostering connections among students, which will extend into their professional and personal careers. Your professional network plays a crucial role in your career success. It determines not only who you can reach, but also who you can rely on for support. As highlighted by the Harvard Business Review, a mountain of research shows that professional networks lead to more jobs and business opportunities, broader and deeper knowledge, improved capacity to innovate, faster career advancement, and greater status and authority amongst peers. Building and nurturing these relationships also elevates the quality of your work and enhances job satisfaction. To thrive in the business world, it is essential to develop and maintain these connections, these professional connections with your peers. Networking offers an invaluable space to exchange ideas, discover new opportunities, and learn directly from others. Additionally, a strong network provides the chance to gain support from influential individuals, raising your own personal status along the way. Ultimately, these relationships become a cornerstone of both personal and professional growth. Let's talk about some of the benefits of a professional network. Obviously, you can learn and exchange new ideas. A strong professional network offers an exceptional environment for exchanging ideas and learning new things. According to Forbes, much of career success stems from the wealth and ideas. Much of career success stems from the wealth of ideas and information that you gain throughout your professional connections. Networks allow you to engage with your peers and learn from those already succeeding in the roles that you aspire to. By joining a network like Ameliore, you can start sharing and receiving career insights from other top students and young professionals. Connect with the peers who've already secured the top internships and jobs that you're aiming for, and learn how they stood out and refine your own approach for even greater success. You also have increased access to opportunities through a professional network. It's estimated by sources like CNBC, NPR, and Forbes that as many as 70% of jobs are filled exclusively through networking. Even if the true percentage is a little bit lower, the impact of networking is undeniable. It is essential for career advancement. The relationships you build can open doors to opportunities within desired fields and specific companies. As noted in the Harvard Business Review, professional networks are indispensable to an individual's opportunities. If you're looking to boost your chances for success, building a professional network is key. Améliorer provides the platform to start forming these valuable relationships with other ambitious young students and professionals. Finally, a benefit of professional networking is increased status. A significant benefit of networking is the ability to access individuals with status higher than you. Whether it's through job titles, influence, or industry knowledge, networking allows you to connect with these people farther along in their careers, offering invaluable insights into how they achieve their success. These higher status connections can help open new doors into new opportunities, provide insider knowledge, and boost your own personal standing. For example, being associated with respectable professionals on platforms like LinkedIn can enhance how others perceive you. This, in turn, increased visibility and association with prominent figures can help elevate your own career. Professional networks can help you learn new ideas to get the top internships or jobs. Networks can increase your access to new job opportunities that were previously unavailable. And finally, a professional network can help increase your status and insight. As you can see, starting a professional network is necessary in order to have success in the future. Now that we've talked about the immense benefits of networking for both your personal and professional reasons, I want to talk about why this is a focus and how we plan to implement this focus. So, why is networking a focus? See you guys. As we've just shown, relationships are fundamental to both personal well-being and career success. In today's world, meaningful friendships are becoming more scarce, and individuals struggle to find spaces where they can connect with like-minded, positive people. The connections you build now not only enrich your personal life, but also open doors to new opportunities, greater job satisfaction, quicker career advancement, and much more that we've just talked about. How will this be achieved and implemented? Each meeting at Améliorer will begin with structured opportunities for relationship building as facilitated by me. This is just what you experience. The first 10 to 15 minutes of every meeting will be dedicated towards these networking opportunities where you'll be shaken up and mixed with other club members. As the meeting ends, members will be given additional chances to connect and build meaningful relationships. To maintain a high caliber member base, Améliorer selects individuals who resonate with our ideas and values. The information and benefits we offer are designed to attract the right people, those who are driven, motivated, and aligned with our goals. Active participation is highly encouraged, and members who engage fully will gain the most from the club. While Améliorer welcomes all who are interested, the value derived is directly proportional to the effort you invest. As a private club, we do reserve the right to remove individuals who do not contribute positively to our community, ensuring a supportive and talented member pool. Okay, so now we've discussed pretty much everything to do with Focus One. Thank you guys for staying with me. This is a little bit of a long presentation, but I just want to make sure we're all on the same page about the club, its goals, and ideas. So now we'll begin moving into Focus 2. Focus 2 seeks to educate members with wealth creation strategies and ways to achieve financial success. Focus 2 at Améliorer is centered on empowering young individuals with the knowledge to maximize their financial potential and achieve their personal success, whatever that may look like for them. For some, it can mean early retirement. That's my goal. For others, it may involve retiring at 65 with a lot more wealth than they previously could have had, or simply increasing the potential of their income to maximize their personal lifestyle. As we grow, we aim to bring in mentors to farther educate members and provide some real-world experience. No matter what your definition of financial success is, the strategies provided will be relevant to your goals. Most approaches will follow broad principles for maximizing wealth, complemented by some specific techniques. We aim to provide information on, not limiting to, home investments, ETFs and index funds, options trading, personal finance, and much, much more. While many of these strategies are most effective after graduation, it is essential to start learning and applying them now. Now's the time that you have the time to learn them, right? When it's time to implement these strategies, you don't want to have to learn them then. We aim to provide diverse philosophies that range from minimal time investment and effort investment to strategies that require a significant time and effort investment. This way, we can help provide all the different members with or help provide members with many different types of strategies and opportunities to help them reach their financial goals. Obviously, some people have less time and less effort to invest. Other people have way more. Améliorer is not giving qualified legal investment advice. So we are not Series 7 licensed investors. We provide a summary of investment philosophies and ideas that our members can then choose to integrate into their lives. Again, we are not promising guaranteed success. Far from it. Instead, with these investments, we believe that these are some of the best philosophies and best ideas to achieve your personal success. But as we mentioned earlier, sometimes life unfortunately happens. As Améliorer grows, we hope to take in member feedback on what strategies you guys most want to learn. Information about networking philosophies and strategies will only be available after we talked about them in the meetings. I want to make sure that I'm putting the information out there in the proper context before just releasing it to you guys. This will ensure that members better understand the information provided and are not only experiencing it by themselves through the website for the first time. Next, I want to share some very basic, very general investment philosophies from some famous figures in the personal finance field. So these are some of Dave Ramsey's and Graham Stephan's favorite strategies. So this is like a small example of some of the strategies that we provide. So currently in this section right now, when I'm talking to you guys in a normal club meeting, this will be a section where I'm sharing these focus 2 strategies. This like 30 to 45 minute bulk. So as you can see, we have some strategies like diversification, long-term investing, investing in low-cost index funds, and asset allocation. I can give a little bit of a rundown through these, but I think in the interest of time, we'll keep moving. Okay, so next, I want to talk about why wealth creation is a focus. Just lost my place. Give me one sec. Okay, why is this a focus? Achieving personal financial success has become increasingly challenging in today's world. With rising home prices, stagnating wages, and increased inflation, many find it pretty difficult to get ahead. At Améliorer, we are committed to helping the next generation, which is us, thrive and survive and find happiness in life. We believe that true success and happiness come from having the financial resources to support your goals. To a degree, anybody who said money doesn't make you happy, I think to a degree is wrong. Obviously, if you need the money to support the goals, resources, dreams that you want, I do agree that once you get to a certain point, it gets crazy. But we basically just want to help you guys succeed in life. I want to see us succeed. We believe that college and early adulthood are the ideal times to learn and apply these wealth building principles. The earlier you start, the greater the impact some of these strategies can have over the long term. I'm sure you guys all know about the effects of compound investment, right? Don't need to explain that to you guys. Next, I want to talk about how this will be achieved and implemented. So during Améliorer meetings, we will explore various strategies and methods for achieving financial success. These insights will be presented in concise, engaging lectures and made available as resources for future reference. As Améliorer grows, we aim to bring in mentors who will share their personal experiences and offer valuable guidance on their path to success. Now let's move on to the final focus, focus 3. Focus 3 is like the hallmark of Améliorer. Focus 3 integrates the networking strategies of Focus 1 with the wealth building principles of Focus 2. This synergy supports club members in launching or joining their own businesses or projects, which will in turn enhance their resumes and create alternative income streams. The purpose of Focus 3 is to create opportunities for members to start or join businesses or projects. Focus 3 is about applying the key principles you learned from the first 2 focuses to achieve tangible success. By leveraging the network you built through Focus 1 and combining it with the wealth building strategies from Focus 2, you can embark on ventures that enhance both your career and personal future. In this club, projects are designed to provide valuable experience that can strengthen your resume, helping you stand out from employers. Joining different projects adds a unique and personal element to your CV or resume, which can increase your earning potential. while businesses, on the other hand, aim to create a sustainable income stream, which is crucial for long-term financial success. Opportunities for involvement will be prioritized towards dedicated members, ensuring that commitment is rewarded. As the club continues to grow, more avenues for projects and businesses will become available. Whether you have an idea for a new venture or want to join an existing one, you will have the chance to collaborate with fellow members who share your vision. Ultimately, Focus 3 brings together everything you learn and puts it into action, helping you create an alternative stream of income or advancing your career with a much stronger resume. As I am sure many of you have experienced, recruiters constantly emphasize that having excellent projects and experience on your resume. Everyone coming out of a given major in UCF has taken the exact same classes and probably has similar GPAs. What sets you apart from others is the skills and projects and experiences that you have accumulated. Améliorer aims to provide different opportunities for members to advance their resume by joining or starting these different projects. These projects help you demonstrate your non-technical skills that employers are desperately looking for. Projects highlight your leadership, your time management, and your soft skills, which are not shown elsewhere on a resume. Join a project and improve your chances of landing your dream internship or job. We also help members start business ventures if they have ideas for them. If you have an idea that you believe you can profit from, use your network that you created in this club to find other members who can help you start your idea. Use the club's network and resources like progress trackers to stay motivated on your goals. We have now finished discussing the 3 focuses. Next, I will talk about our mascot and later my vision and goals for Améliorer. I want to talk about our mascot, and then I want to get into our goals and visions for the club, and then we'll end it off with some general examples of projects and even one that you can join today. So to start back off, we have our mascot, the giant sequoia. So achieving the future you desire requires early preparation and continuous effort. This belief is symbolized by our club mascot, the giant sequoia. The giant sequoia spends years and years in its early stages spreading out its vast root system, interlocking with other giant sequoias for strength and support. This is similar to how our members build relationships during their formative years in the club, creating a network that sustains them throughout their life. Just like the sequoia, lock in with other members, join with each other, create your network, and grow together. The sequoia relies on time and strategic resource management to reach its towering height. Much like how our members apply the wealth maximization strategies to achieve personal success over a long period of time. Finally, the giant sequoia not only supports its own growth, but also the larger ecosystem around it, reflecting how Améliorer members work together on new ventures and contribute back to the community, either providing projects, opportunities, or jobs for other members, and embodying the pro-social values that we try to foster. So that's about our mascot. Next, I want to talk about our goals and visions for Améliorer. So I have 3 main goals for the club's future. The first is to build a community of hardworking, positive people who are dedicated to helping each other succeed. The second is for Améliorer to become the go-to place for a free, high-quality synthesis of information. And finally, the third is for Améliorer to be the best place to start or join new ventures. These goals align closely with our 3 key focuses, and I believe that as we work on them, each focus will become even more impactful. Let's begin with goal 1. As Améliorer continues to grow, I want to ensure that our community remains filled with people who have the right mindset, those who are positive, hardworking, and kind, and those who are genuinely committed to helping others succeed. It's important to me that we foster a culture of mutual support where everyone's success is the top priority. To achieve this, it's essential that we continue to build a strong, supportive community. I believe that anyone who shares this mindset will be a great fit to our club. Since we are a private club, again, we do reserve the right to remove anyone who doesn't align with our values, ensuring that our members are stay focused to help each other thrive. This is not about anything with intelligence or anything like that. It's truly those people who embody the mindset of being hardworking, kind, positive, and committed to helping others succeed. I truly believe that if we're able to have a community of people just like that, we will in turn all be able to help push each other for success. Next, let's move on to goal 2. I want Améliorer to be the go-to resource for free, high-quality information. Right now, we provide valuable insights on things like wealth creation strategies, resource maximization, and we draw from respected sources like Dave Ramsey, Bram Stephan, John Bogle, and way more. As we grow, I envision this club expanding to cover a much wider range of topics than just wealth creation. I want to be the go-to place for top quality information on things like health and fitness, news, current events, and product reviews. My goal is for Améliorer to become the trusted source where members can find reliable information, true facts, and unbiased opinions from multiple different perspectives, which cuts through the noise and misinformation that we so commonly have today. I'm sure many of you, just like myself, have struggled to find high quality information, especially stemming from multiple different sources on things like health and fitness, nutrition, and on such things like news and current events. I want to make this club the go-to place for a free, high quality synthesis of information. By providing our members with relevant and trustworthy information, we can help them make better decisions and stay informed about their lives. Lastly, I want to talk about goal 3. I want Améliorer to be the best place for young entrepreneurs to launch their ventures or to join existing ones. There are several incubator programs and different clubs on here on campus for young entrepreneurs, including the Blackstone Launchpad, which many of you guys are probably familiar here. They're here on campus. I believe Améliorer can offer something much more than the Blackstone Launchpad. While other programs like the Launchpad may provide short, valuable sessions with successful business people, they often lack the ongoing support and continued sense of community that's so important for long-term business success. As a young entrepreneur myself, I know how challenging it can be to stay motivated and work on a project alone. That's why I want Améliorer to be the go-to place where young entrepreneurs can connect with like-minded individuals, share their ideas, and find support for their different ideas and ventures. By creating a network of motivated people where we can help each other stay on track and push our ventures forward, this should help us all succeed. As Améliorer grows, we plan to also bring in successful business people as mentors and making it even easier for our members to launch their own ventures. I don't know if any of you guys have your own ideas, but if you have worked on something by yourself, you know how hard it is to stay motivated and connected. I really want this to be a community for people to get together, be able to focus on their goals, grow, and truly start something. So in summary, we've discussed why I founded Améliorer, what the club stands for, and where I hope it will go. I started Améliorer because I was concerned for my future, and I wanted to escape all the negativity that I was feeling surrounding me. And I realized that many of my peers shared my same concerns and visions. And that's basically what drove me to create the club. I realized that Améliorer needed to be a community of dedicated, hardworking, positive people, because that's the type of community that will engage in pro-social behaviors and push each other forward. Améliorer is again built on 3 main focuses, which involve networking, financial success, and supporting new ventures. Ultimately, I hope we can grow into a community that helps its members succeed, provides free, high-quality information, and becomes the best place to start or join a new business or project.